Alright, now you've been looking for a weeknight meal that's both easy and quick to make. Let me show you one of my favorites, chicken piccata. So to get started, we're going to take 2 cloves of garlic and we're going to mince this up, and then we're going to take a handful of parsley and you're going to chop until you get about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Then we're going to take 1 large lemon or 2 small lemons and we're going to zest with a microplane, and then you're going to squeeze this lemon into a container and set aside for later. For our chicken, I'm taking 2 large chicken breasts, which is about 1.5 pounds for me. Yes, I know these things are massive. And we're going to cut into cutlets, which depending on the size could be in half or potentially 3 times. Now we have to make sure this chicken has plenty of flavor, so we're going to season both sides with a little bit of kosher salt, no pepper at this point yet. And then in a separate tray, we're going to take 1 cup of flour and then season with some more kosher salt and some black pepper, and then mix about. For cooking the chicken, we're going to take our cutlets and add it into the flour. Then you're going to mix around, making sure you have no bare pieces of chicken remaining. Then we're going to shake the excess flour off and add onto a separate baking tray, and then proceed to coat the rest of the chicken. For cooking, we're going to be doing everything in one pan, so take a high-walled fry pan and over medium-high heat, add a little bit of avocado oil, and then we're going to put in 2 of our cutlets and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes per side, just until we get some browning. The key here is to not cook the chicken all the way through, as we're going to end up finishing it in the sauce later. If we cook it all the way through now, our chicken's going to be like rubber and the dish isn't going to be very good at the end. Once your chicken's done, we're going to cool down the pan to medium heat, and then we're going to add in our minced garlic along with 2 teaspoons of some drained capers, and then we're going to stir this around and cook for about a minute or so, just until that liquid has dried up and our garlic starts to get a little bit of color. Then we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of a dry white wine. I'm using Chardonnay here, and we're going to simmer this until that alcohol is burned off, somewhere in the range of 2 to 3 minutes, or until the mixture has thickened. After that, we're going to add our lemon juice and zest from earlier, and you're going to bring that to a light simmer. Then we're going to take 1 cup of a high quality chicken stock, add that into the pan and bring to a simmer as well. At this point, you can add your chicken back into the pan so we can finish cooking. So make sure you just have the chicken evenly laid out, and then we're going to keep this at a light simmer the entire time while basting that chicken in the cooking liquid. I'm flipping the chicken every 5 minutes or so, and this cooking process should take about 15 minutes until your chicken is fully cooked or has reached 165 degrees. To finish the sauce, we're going to remove the chicken from the pan, and if it's a little too liquidy, you can simmer it down for a few minutes, at which point we're going to add 3 tablespoons of cold unsalted butter while the pan is off heat. Stir that in until it's fully emulsified. Final touches to our sauce are seasoning with some kosher salt and some black pepper, and then you're going to stir around until that's fully mixed, and then we're going to return the chicken back to the pan. Make sure to spoon plenty of that delicious sauce over the chicken piccata, leaving no part untouched. And then our final step is to take our chopped parsley from earlier and throw it right over the chicken, just to give it plenty of color and freshness. For presentation, I like to put my chicken piccata over some couscous, but to show you guys here, the chicken piccata, when you cook it in that broth, stays juicy and it is so good. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.